I know. I know exactly what you're about to say. You freaking travesty piece of trash. I know because how could I dare to title a video "Stop watching Chainsaw Man" or "Spy Family" or whatever other thing that is popular, right? But I mean, I'm not saying that you should stop watching Chainsaw Man or Spy Family because they're bad. No, by all means. I actually like freaking love them. But I just feel like they have overshadowed a bit other anime that are also airing at the same time that I feel I need to do my due diligence and give them a shout out because they're actually very good and you should watch them as well. So, this video is going to be four animes that I am currently watching right now, aside from Chainsaw Man and Spy Family and all that jazz, that you should be watching too because they're actually very good. So, stop watching any dog shit soap opera or another rerun of The Office and do something more productive. Now, let's begin with my first recommendation, which is going to be a sports anime. And since I'm Mexican, it's so fitting that it's also a soccer anime or football, as any other person in the entire world would say, which is Blue Lock. Blue Lock is the story of what would happen if you wanted to become the best soccer striker in the world, and the only way to do that is by going through this Squid Games type of shit. And the best 300 players in Japan get put into this Blue Lock, which is this facility to turn them into soccer machines that are there to bring Japan to the World Cup. And how can they do it? Now, what is surprising about this anime is that even though Japan is a very community guided culture, this anime emphasizes a lot the importance of being just an egotistical asshole. They said that that's what you need in order to become the best striker. And the best striker will lead the team by default to the World Cup. And that's the entire goal of the anime, which I honestly feel it's insanely original in a way because um, they're emphasizing some interesting themes that are not necessarily often seen in anime. Usually whenever you're watching a sports anime, it's about the team, about the go happy, go getter type of attitude. Here's like, get that shit out of the way. We don't have time for that. And it's honestly a very good anime. Very interesting animation too. It has a very good mix of 3D and 2D. And honestly, it is a very, very good watch. I am on episode 6 at the moment, and it has not disappointed. This one you can find in Crunchyroll, and it's a very, very, very good one, in my opinion. Another one that a lot of people are sleeping on is on Waifu of the Year and Romantic Comedy of Ages. Yes, a romantic comedy. So we went full alpha males. Now we're gonna go full alpha females with more than a married couple, but not lovers. This thing caught me off surprise. I honestly was not expecting what I was about to watch. I thought that this was going to be another romantic comedy with the same tropes, with the same generic ass characters. And I found myself just endeared and just charmed by the cuteness of this stupid series. First off, I have to admit that I like the animation, how it has a very type of like pastel looking feel to it. And here, as opposed to other romantic comedies, is that the characters are more human than in most romantic comedy animes that I've seen. Here we have characters that are not just one dimensional. You usually have your annoying girl trope, your shy girl trope, your shy guy your perverted guy, whatever. But here we don't have that. We have a girl that is very sassy, but very vulnerable at times as well. We have a guy that is shy and awkward, but also self-aware and conscious of what's going on. So definitely you have a very good mix and contrast of characters that have human emotions, and they definitely don't wait like in most romantic comedy animes, where you have like uh 20 episodes of a nothing burger just for them to like barely touch hands and like kind of blush, and that's the end of the season. These guys actually jump into what the story is. So here we have two students that go to a school in which they have a program where students are selected in pairs to pretend they're married and learn finances and learn household life shit. But honestly, that is just kind of like the base of the story to get this two unlike couple together and see if they will fall for each other or not, even though they have other people that are in their sights. It's a classic in a way story, but the original part of this anime is how it's told and the characters that it presents. Very good one, honestly. I I found myself just waiting every week for the next episode to come out because it is so charming and overall fun. And speaking of fun, let's talk now about a anime that is a very comedically intelligent and fun overall. And it's a music anime, Bocci the Rock. Bocci the Rock is an anime that I just started watching recently, and my god, I regret not watching it sooner. This anime is the story of Bocci, who's a nickname. That her actual name is something else that I don't remember right now. I know. Take my Weeb card away because I don't remember the name of a anime character, right? But she is a guitar player that wants to be popular, and she feels like if she gets in a band, she will be able to outshine her awkwardness and be cool and be desired and be seen by people. So, through some unlikely events, she joins two other girls that want to form a band as well. So the interesting thing about this is that it's not necessarily such a slice of life anime as it is a comedy, and a very smart comedy at that. It's very quirky, very fast paced. It has different kinds of humor, dry humor, slapstick humor, even freaking um what's the word? What's the word? Um Sarcastic, god damn it, that was the word. Sarcastic humor, which is not often seen in anime too, because they don't usually use sarcasm like at all, but here they do. And the animation flows so well too. It's got kind of a simplistic character in nature, but the environment is so alive, and they do give a shout out to music. Whoever wrote this clearly loves music, and it's just an overall fun time. I absolutely love it, and I'm pretty sure you would love it too, especially if you like good music and just an overall good time. Now, what is anime if it's not for anime titties and mates? And we all know we love that. That's what we're here for. And honestly, this is one of those surprises. Now, the past three animes that I recommended, you can find them on Crunchyroll. This one you can't. This one you can find on High Dive. What is High Dive, you might be asking? It's another streaming anime service. That's pretty much it. But it has a very good selection and some very interesting surprises. And one of those surprises was or is Akiba Maid War. Akiba Maid War is a very super fun anime that has our main protagonist coming to her dream job, and that is to be a maid at a maid cafe. And what else would you want from an anime if you can have cute anime maid girls, right? But that's not where this story ends. The story actually begins with this maid cafe not being what it seems. Apparently, there's the maid cafes are kind of in this type of secret society of John Wick esque war between the cafes, and honestly, it's fucking great. I had the pleasure to watch this at Anime Week in Atlanta. I saw the the screening for the first episode, and it was so insanely surprisingly good. It's violent, it's fun, it's it's just what you would expect if you combined like the Hurt Locker and a maid cafe fantasy. Honestly, it is so fucking fun, and the characters are very quirky, and that helps a lot because the story in itself, even though it might be a little exaggerated and quote unquote tropey, the characters bring a lot of life to the series, and it's overall very very fun, very interesting, and I cannot wait to keep watching. So, anyways, again, I don't have any sort of hate or animosity against Chainsaw Man, but I just feel like the popularity of Chainsaw Man and Spy Family might overshadow sometimes to other anime viewers from watching other things that are really good as well. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to these four very good animes that you should be watching instead of wasting your time in Starbucks buying pumpkin spice cheese latte shit or whatever it is. I don't give a shit. So anyways, what are your suggestions? What are the things or what are the animes that you're watching right now on this season that you feel that they need also to be brought to light? So with that said, thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe right fucking now. This is not a question or a suggestion. This is an order, and like the video and do all that cringy shit that anime people say, or YouTubers in general. Bye.